Hey guys, so this is my very first Q&A, and before I get started, I am in my new room in my house, and I'm still getting things together, but I have a lot of the stuff up already. Okay, so the first question I will be answering is, somebody asked me to talk about the history of hamburger buns back to prehistoric times. So, I got to thinking about this and I was like, okay, so the cavemen were probably like eating their dinosaur meat and were like, you know what? This really needs something to go with it. This won't work by itself. And so they discovered something called grains. And, they didn't know what it was called. They were just like, okay, this works. And so they put that with the meat and they were like, no, this doesn't work. So they decided to grind them up and mash them together and it still didn't work. So I believe one of them was probably smarter than the rest. There's always one in a group, So he was like, you know what? I'm going to try something else. And so when they discovered fire, he put the mushed up grains on there with the dinosaur meat and cooked it. And he was like, you know what? This works. So that's how hamburger buns were made, guys. Don't tell anybody at school I said that because that's probably not true. Anyway, so next one. Which female superhero or villain do you most look like? And, I don't really know. I don't really think I look like any of them, but I decided to go with Black Widow because, she has red hair and, I don't know, she's just really cool. I could also be, like, Poison Ivy, but, I don't know, she's pretty nude. That's not me. Next. Cats. It's not really a question, but cats. So, cats. One of God's creations that believe the human race were created to be their slaves. Sure. It's true. Awkward new relationship. Really, any relationship I'm in is going to be awkward just because I'm an awkward person. But I believe that, just be yourself, be your awkward, completely unique, totally normal, well, I don't know, normal. Anyway, be yourself and just hope for the best, that's all you can really do. Okay. Own any record albums or a record player. I do own a record player, but it's kind of packed up at the moment, and when I bought it, I didn't know it was kind of not right. The turntable is warped, and so it's just really bad. But I do own one record album. I own Selfish Machines by Pierce the Veil. I need to go to thrift stores and buy some more, but that's all I have right now. Okay, any crushes? I do have a crush. We don't really live near each other, so that kind of sucks. But, I've liked him for like a year and a half. We still talk sometimes, but yeah. And, like, if I see, like, a really random cute guy, I'm just like, yeah, he's cute. I wouldn't really call it a crush. I'm just like, yeah, he's cute. Anyway, celebrity crushes. Niall Horan, completely, like, and totally, he's my number one celebrity crush. Ashton Irwin. Yeah, he's beautiful. And Damon Fizzy, he's my YouTube crush. Like, he's awesome. Languages. I can speak English, of course. I know American Sign Language because of my hearing loss. I know basic Spanish, and I can read and write it better than I can speaking it. I can translate it, like, almost perfectly. Same goes for Latin. Like, I can speak it a little bit, but I can translate it better than anything. And I can read some phrases in Dutch, Irish Gaelic, and Italian. So, yeah, I can't speak them or anything, but I can read them. So, okay, if I could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I'd have to say that would have to be Ireland. Completely and totally. Like, there are so many reasons that I can't explain in this video right now because I have more questions to do. But, yeah. I'll explain that one day. There's so many reasons. And if my second choice would be Scotland or just anywhere in the UK. So, again, so many reasons I can't explain right now. Favorite bands. I have so many favorite bands. Like, it's ridiculous how many. I'm sorry, you keep messing with my hair, guys. It's just habit. I have so many favorite bands. Like, 5 Seconds of Summer and One Direction, Ed Sheeran, I love Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens, Black Veil Brides, All Time Low, I don't know, there's just so many that I love. Skillet, Casting Crowns, there's a guy that he's not really well known yet. I mean, okay, he's well known, but no, I don't know. It's hard to explain. His name is Austin Jones, and he just finished a tour like yesterday, I think. So he's really good. Who inspired you to start doing YouTube videos? There are several YouTubers that I love to watch that inspired me doing YouTube videos. Damon Fizzy would be one of my biggest ones. Jack and Finn Harry's. I used to watch them a lot. I haven't really watched them much lately. Jason V1I. I don't know what his last name is. I just know Jason and his username. So yeah. And Alfie Days or Diaz, however you say his name. Alfie, Pointless Blog. He's really good. Johnny Gilbert. Yeah, and a few others that I can't name off the top of my head, but I know their channels that I like going to. Do you own any gaming consoles? I do. I have my Xbox 360. Sorry, it's currently being used right now for music, so I'm just going to show you my controller. I have a Nintendo 64. Yeah, ancient, I know, old. I have a PlayStation 2. I got that at a yard sale for $2. That's pretty cool. And I have a Wii. Just the basic Wii that they first came out with. And I have a Nintendo 3DS. And I have several simulators on my computer that I play, like Game Boy and stuff. And I actually have some Game Boys. But, and I actually have a PS1, but somebody stole the cords to it, so I can't play it. Okay. Favorite TV shows. I love Switched at Birth and Downton Abbey. Like, those are my two biggest, well, I don't know. Switched at Birth, Downton Abbey, Doctor Who, and then Supernatural, Sherlock, and I like the oldies like Full House and Saved by the Bell and Fresh Prince of blah, 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 blah. I can't talk. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, I love those shows. Am I currently reading any books? I am. It's not new or anything. It's a series that I've had on my shelf for a while. I haven't read it in a while, so I figured I'd go back and try to read it. It's the Fallen series by, what is her name? Let's see. By Lauren Cates. That's the book there. Yeah, I'm going back and reading that series because I haven't read it in a while. So yeah. Favorite flower. This is gonna be like really cliche, but I love roses. Like, I absolutely love them. Any kind, any color. I just love the smell of them, and they're so pretty. Who is my favorite doctor and companion? I have to say David Tennant is my favorite doctor. I don't know why. He's just brilliant. And I mean, I love Matt too, but 10 is my favorite. As far as favorite companion goes, I think, I don't know, Rose and Amy are probably tied for my favorite companions. So, yeah. If you were ruler of your own country, what would be the name of it? And this is kind of funny that I ran across this question because me and my friend Sarah actually talked about this one day over dinner. And I think her question was, what's your middle name? And that your middle name would be the name of your country, which is Renee. But for this purpose, I think I would name it like Fantania or something. I don't know. That's just the first thing that came to mind when I saw this question. Who would write the national anthem of your country? Ed Sheeran, all the way, because that man has a way with words like no other. Okay, and last question, guys. What internet sites do you use most? I use the main ones like Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Tumblr, Skype, and Snapchat. Like I don't think I use anything that like nobody has heard of. So yeah, the ones I don't know. I use most of them. Facebook I use like personally, and also for Instagram. But the rest of them I just kind of use for my YouTube channel, and except for Skype. Like Skype, I talk to my friends who live like all over the world. So yeah, this is just a little bit about me, so you can learn to know who you're watching. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions that you'd want me to answer, I'll do another Q&A. So yeah, it's nice talking to you guys. Stay beautiful, and I love you. Bye. Hey guys, so there's a question that I forgot to answer during my video, so I'm answering now. Somebody asked me who would win between Batman and Superman. This is a really hard question for me to answer because there's so many great things about both of them. Like Batman, I don't know, honestly, Batman can fight better. But Superman has like all the superhuman strength, and he can jump and fly and all this other kind of stuff. So I think it would just happen to be, whatever circumstance they were in, Batman might beat Superman, especially if there was like kryptonite around. But Superman would probably beat Batman just because of his superhuman strength. I don't know. Or it may be a tie. This is such a hard answer for me to question. Such a hard question for me to answer. So I'm just gonna say Batman because I don't know, I like Batman better than Superman. So yeah, sorry I forgot this question, and if you don't agree with me, answer down in the comments and tell me what you think. So yeah, bye guys.